What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Third Floor Arcade. This is Jason, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Atari Pong pub table from Arcade1up, which I just received a couple days ago. This product is currently available on BestBuy.com for $549, and I'm just going to be totally honest with my initial impression on this. I'm absolutely loving this product from Arcade1up. I think this thing looks awesome with its classic 1970s retro look. Just really adds a new element and form factor to the game room. Another thing that really surprised me with this is the high quality and also the overall size of this. It's definitely a little bit bigger than I was expecting. This table stands at 40.5 inches tall, and it's just a beast to move. It's very heavy. So what are you getting with that $549? You get this really cool looking base. You got the Pong logo on both sides, and then you got the game listings on the other two sides. This Pong pub table features 8 Atari classics. You got a Pong from 1972, you got Pong Doubles, you got Quadra Pong, you got Warlords, which is one of my favorites. You got Pong Sports, Circus Atari, Super Breakout, which I'm super excited for, and finally you got Tempest. The tabletop of this thing looks awesome in my opinion. It's got the 4 spinners, and the quality of the spinners is another thing that really surprised me. It just works super smooth and flawless. Just love the graphics on there. The one downside to this tabletop is that I definitely would have preferred a plexiglass cover. They did put a clear protective coating on there, which Arcade1up describes as a something similar to what they use on like playground furniture. So I guess time will tell if that clear coating holds up. But I'm just loving the top of this thing. This thing looks really good. The monitor size is a 17-inch BOE monitor, and it even comes with a cover for that as well to protect it from spills. Just looks really nice in my opinion. Another flaw on this thing is the overall price. I think $549 is a little bit pricey for this item. I think it would have been better at either $449 or $499. So maybe this will go on sale in the future. But if you're in the market for like a pub table for a game room, this is just a perfect purchase in my opinion. Another minor little complaint I have is the screws show on the tabletop. It's not like a huge deal breaker, but I think it would have been nicer if they had like some kind of caps or something like that, just to hide the exposed screws. But overall, I'm loving this thing. It definitely exceeded my expectations, and I'm just super excited to add this to the game room upstairs. But let's jump into some gameplay on this thing. All right, guys, so the Atari Pong pub table looks awesome, but how does this thing play? How are the games actually on this thing? So let's check this out. So here we got the main menu screen. As you can see, it lists the 8 games. You got Pong, Pong Doubles, Quadra Pong, Warlords, Pong Sports, Circus Atari, Super Breakout, Tempest, all big-time Atari classics. As you can see, this main menu screen is kind of similar to the new Arcade1up Legacy cabs. You got all the games listed on one screen rather than scrolling through each game. Pretty cool thing with this is that each game has individual game settings menu. As you can see here, like for Pong, for example, if you hit player 2, it'll load up a bunch of different options here. You get sensitivity, points to win, difficulty, gap at corners, scan lines. Pretty awesome that you could change all that stuff up. Let's check out some game settings for a game like Warlords, actually. Let's check this out. So for Warlords, you can adjust the sensitivity, cabinet style, the music, language, scan lines, and you can also reset high scores. It's definitely awesome that Arcade1up is allowing us to change these type of things. So let's jump into one of my favorite games on here. That's Super Breakout. Let's see how this plays. Here we got the controls. Now, Super Breakout is 1 or 2 player. If you're not familiar with Super Breakout, this is a game that came out in 1978. Just a super basic game, but just a ton of fun to play. And guys, check out how nice these spinners are during gameplay. It's definitely exceeded my expectations with the spinners. Just super smooth gameplay on here. I was playing this game last night with my girlfriend. We were just having a blast with this game. Just plays flawlessly. Oh, I died. All right, so let's jump out of here. Now to go back to the main menu screen, you're going to hold player 1 down. All right, so let's start at the top here. Let's check out Pong. Now, of course, Pong is one of the first arcade games ever. It came out in 1972, so it's just a super basic game as well, but just a ton of fun to play. This is a classic that'll never die out. All right, 1-0. Right now, I think it's set at like medium difficulty. Ah, missed it. Definitely one of these spinners are really high quality. I was actually shocked when I first started playing this. I thought it was, I didn't think they were going to be this nice, to be honest with you. I mean, just look how smooth that is. Ah. All right, let me get one more in. All right, so let's jump out of here. Pong plays flawlessly. So Pong Doubles, let's check out Pong Doubles. As you can see, it's almost the same, it's basically the same game as Pong, but you got the 2 paddles. Ah, wasn't ready for that one. You know what? This is set at 2 player. But just want to give you an idea of what that's kind of like. I was playing this game last night as well. It's pretty awesome. Jump out of here. So Quadra Pong, this is a game that's 2 or 4 players, but I don't have a second player here right now, but I'll show you what this kind of looks like. A little bit different from the other Pongs. Definitely a fun, addictive game as well. But plays awesome, super fun. Let's jump out of here. All right, so let's check out one of my favorite games on here. I know this is a huge fan favorite, Warlords. This is just an amazing Atari game. Definitely one of my favorites. And guys, the sound on this Atari Pong pub table is really great as well. It gets really loud. It's got the 1 to 15 slider. I just love the sound effects in this game. So if you're not familiar with this game, basically each player has a corner, And you got to kind of protect your castle. Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, didn't even realize it started. On the bottom right there. Basically, you just got to chip away at your opponent's castle. And guys, this game is just a blast. If you have, you're playing multiplayer with 4 players, obviously you could play 2-player or 3-player as well, but this game is pretty sweet. All right, let's do another one. All right, so I'm bottom right. Whoa. This game just gets super competitive. Ah. I'll let the computer beat up on themselves. There we go. Oh, man. All right, so I want to give you a little taste of Warlords. This is probably my favorite game on here. Either this or Super Breakout. Just some games that really will never get old. All right, so let's jump out of here. So Pong Sports, let's check that out. So Pong Sports, this is a horizontal game. Let me adjust the camera here so you guys can see. Sorry for the glare on there. But Pong Sports is interesting. It's actually kind of like a bunch of games of one. You got Pong, you got Super Pong on here, you got soccer. I'll show you guys here. There's Super Pong. There's soccer. Just a bunch of timeless games on here. Here's Foos Pong. This game's actually pretty awesome. You got hockey. There's just all different kinds of options you can do for each game as well. There's Quadra Pong. You got handball. And of course, these are all 4-player games. You got volleyball here. And finally, you got basketball. Definitely a bunch of classics on there. Let's jump out of here. And Circus Atari, this is another horizontal game as well. So what you would do is, same as Pong Sports, you'd move over to player 2, so you get the horizontal feel. All right, Circus Atari, let's check it out. Oop, hit the wrong button there. So here's Circus Atari. I actually never played this game prior to getting the pub table. So this game, I was playing this for a little bit yesterday. Definitely pretty cool. Just a super old school game. Oh, come on. As you can see, I suck at this game. Missed it. All right, so let's jump out of here. That's Circus Atari. Go back to the main menu. All right, so let me adjust this camera back. Let's check out some Tempest. Tempest is definitely one of Arcade1up's, or I'm sorry, one of Atari's biggest titles. The key to Tempest is having a good spinner. And fortunately, this pub table, the spinner on here is pretty awesome. So I'm definitely, I'm not the greatest at Tempest, but I think it's a ton of fun. Let's go, let's play on that level. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked over here. I don't have a ton of experience with Tempest. So Tempest, this is a game that came out, when did this come out? This was 1981, I believe. And this was actually a really popular game in the arcades. Let me just put my name in here. And guys, as you can see, this all the games save scores. I haven't had any issues yet with score saving, so that's a good sign. All right, let's do another Tempest. That previous one was pretty bad. Just one of those games that really never gets old, Tempest. All right, third stage. Guys, if you notice the table is kind of rocking, it's not the table, it's actually my floor. My floor is a little uneven. $7,650. All right, so let's jump out of here. Tempest is awesome, plays really good on here. And let's go back to the main menu. So guys, if you're on the fence with this Atari Pong pub table, in my eyes, this thing is just awesome. It's definitely very unique. It's just a great showpiece to add to your game room. Definitely something that people will be talking about. I was super excited to get this thing, and honestly, it's actually nicer than I was expecting. And it's actually perfect timing. When they announced this thing for pre-order, I was actually in the market for like a table for the game room. So it was just really good timing, and it's just an awesome addition to the game room. All right, guys, thanks for checking out the Third Floor Arcade. Please like and subscribe. I have a ton more videos coming. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.